Good, happy Saturday morning, August 28th, 2021. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Saturday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Saturday morning, so let's begin. First up, New Hampshire National Guard waiting for status updates on soldiers stationed in Afghanistan. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $25.50 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus. But hurry, you must be hired before September 24th. Apply today, online, or text DC to 240240. Walk-ins welcome.
This is one of the last times New Hampshire National Guard soldiers with Charlie Company's 172nd Infantry Regiment were on Granite State soil, a socially distanced deployment ceremony back in February. Now 6 of those soldiers are providing security at the Kabul airport.
They're safe and accounted for, and they're part of a larger contingent of additional troops that were recently reassigned there in the past few weeks.
The New Hampshire National Guard says those soldiers were not in the immediate area of Thursday's deadly blast.
We've had limited communication with that particular group of soldiers only because they fall under an active duty unit. And obviously their focus is what's going on the ground.
On the ground, the situation is volatile. The U.S. says maximum force protection measures are now in place at the Kabul airport, and the possibility of another terror attack is likely. But the mission moves forward.
I think speaking collectively, obviously we're concerned, but we're also assured that, our best and strongest and best trained soldiers are over there doing their job, and we have confidence they'll carry out their missions to the best of their ability and be home soon enough.
Meantime, the 9 New Hampshire National Guard airmen who will help process and support incoming Afghan civilians being airlifted into the U.S. are set to report to Joint Base McGuire in New Jersey this weekend.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Activists urge Sununu to bring Afghan refugees to New Hampshire. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $25.50 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus. But hurry, you must be hired before September 24th. Apply today, online, or text DC to 240240. Walk-ins welcome.
Governor Sununu, I don't want this to be a stopover for Afghanis. We need to welcome them home.
Thousands of refugees displaced by the Taliban takeover are in need of a new homeland. And at this rally outside the State House Friday, activists called for America to hold open the door for its allies.
Groups across the country, all over the United States, are demanding that Biden make sure that we are bringing in as many Afghan refugees as possible.
They're also calling on Governor Chris Sununu to take action to ensure Afghans are resettled here in New Hampshire. Former refugees say coming to America is difficult, but transformative.
It was challenging to learn a new language, adjust to a new culture, and create a new life. But that change was one of the best things that happened to me.
Governor Chris Sununu voiced his support for Afghan refugees in a statement to News 9 at the beginning of this crisis. In an additional statement today, he said work is already underway. Quote, New Hampshire's 2 resettlement agencies are in the process of submitting their proposals to accept refugees to New Hampshire. As we have done for many years, the state has communicated with our resettlement agencies that we stand ready to support their efforts, now more than ever, in helping Afghan refugees who sacrificed their lives to help the United States military in Afghanistan.
Here in New Hampshire with us, you are loved. You are leaving.
In Concord, Adam Sexton, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Last night in New Hampshire was the 2021 Friday Night Football kickoff special that started last night. Very cool indeed. And you can watch the broadcast right here if you're interested. Rate of COVID-19 deaths in New Hampshire increased over past week. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $25.50 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus. But hurry, you must be hired before September 24th. Apply today, online, or text DC to 240240. Walk-ins welcome.
DHHS reporting 5 new deaths today. That brings the total number of people who have died from the virus in the past 5 days to 16. The same number of people who died in the 45 days before that.
And hospitalizations are now at 125. That is the highest number since April 19th. There are 356 new positive tests today and 2,798 active cases.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Dartmouth-Hitchcock returns to COVID-19 testing. Visitor restrictions. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $25.50 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus. But hurry, you must be hired before September 24th. Apply today, online, or text DC to 240240. Walk-ins welcome.
As cases continue to rise, Dartmouth-Hitchcock Medical Center is returning to more restrictive COVID-19 policies now. Testing will resume for everyone admitted to the hospital. Adult patients are only allowed 1 visitor per day. Children are allowed 2 designated caregivers, which cannot change. And for expecting mothers, 2 people are allowed to be there before, during, and after the birth.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And we can tell you, over the border into Boston, there is a new mandate that took an effect yesterday. Boston's indoor mask mandate took effect. So they are back in a mask mandate over the border into Boston. Take a listen to this video from Boston 25 News.
Keep your masks handy. Day 1 of Boston's indoor mask mandate is now underway. This is the state reports more than 1,500 new cases today.
The decision to bring those masks back is due in part to this map created by the CDC. It shows the risk of spread in each county. Right now, Suffolk County is in the red, meaning it is considered high risk.
Boston 25 News reporter Robert Goulston is outside TD Garden, where it'll be masks on for fans rocking it out with one of the greatest bands of all time, the Eagles. Robert?
Mark and Vanessa, Eagles fans are filing into TD Garden, and when they bought their tickets, the mask rules were different, but they know if they want a peaceful, easy feeling going in, they have to wear their masks, and this indoor mask mandate went into place all across the city today. The revolving doors at Prudential Center had people masking and unmasking as they went inside and outside.
I'm just trying not to forget it because it's an adjustment.
I think it's our civic duty. I don't see any problem with it at all. I mean, it's a little piece of fabric over your mouth. It's not forever if people will do it.
Masks are once again required anytime you are inside a public space in Boston, from the mall to banks to restaurants to the TD Garden for a concert.
Don't let it stop what you want to do. Have fun. Have a good time.
We were just at the Boston Public Library, and if you don't have a mask, they'll give you one. It's not going to hurt anybody.
We can get out at least, this is a lot better than last year.
One thing we noticed right away is it seemed like people had their masks at the ready, whether it was around their wrist or even around their chin.
You just have to adapt to life. And this is the new part of life. So that's it.
Where's your mask?
It's right here.
Where's your mask?
My mask is right here.
People on day one, for the most part, know
It's not just about me.
and that masking up now may help later.
Not wearing masks inside for a little bit was really hopeful, and hopefully people will take that same energy forward and comply.
Obviously, it's more fun to not have one on, and you can see expressions and hear people better, but we're totally fine doing what we got to do to get through it all.
And if you're living life in the fast lane and let's say you're desperado for a mask, the TD Garden telling us they will be offering masks complimentary inside so you can get one. In fact, all across Boston, we saw that happening as people were starting to get used to wearing their masks indoors once again. We are live outside the Eagles concert. Robert Goulston, Boston 25 News.
I've lost count of every song you have said over the last 3 hours, but you're doing a great job, Robert. We appreciate it. Great band there.
I'm taking it to the limit.
Oh, stop.
They do there be one more.
Is this thing still on?
Outstanding. Get inside and enjoy the show.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this Saturday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Saturday and a great rest of your day. I'll be off air the rest of the day and tomorrow as well, and Monday as well. I'll see you back here on Tuesday. Thank you for joining us for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast. Goodbye, everyone.